First up, we're off to the Hollywood Cinema in Avondale to catch one of yesteryear's finest musical instruments.
Tonight, a very popular organist from Australia who is quite well known to the people of New Zealand, and a chance to hear the Wurlitzer in its true surroundings. It's completely air-driven, there's no electronics, and it's a one-man band, so that's unique in itself.
What brings you here tonight?
Oh, the atmosphere of the opera, hearing the new organ. We haven't heard it before, so a lot of fun.
It drew me here nostalgia back from my Irish days, and most of the theatres, the main theatres in Belfast, had their Wurlitzer organ, which also came up through the floor.
Will you join me in giving a nice warm orchid welcome to Neil Jensen?
Traditionally, it's something that happened really back in the early 20s when they were being used to accompany silent films and be integral parts of cinema presentation. And over the last 20 years, I should say, there's been quite a renaissance in theatre organ.
I couldn't stand organ music, funnily enough. I hated the sound of it. If there was an organ playing, I was racing off in the other direction. But a friend of mine asked me to come down here and man the tape deck that we record our concerts with. And as soon as I saw this thing come screaming up out of the floor, I was hooked. It's such a big sound, it's a powerful sound, and it also plays music that I love, which is actually the 30s and 40s.
I think it takes some expertise to play one. I'm not musical myself, but I love to listen to organ music.
What you're looking at now is the 7.5 horsepower blower motor. This extracts the air which goes up to the stage into regulators which regulate the air to get the varying pressures going into the varying chests, of course, to blow through the pipes.
And people have come here tonight all around Auckland because we're the only place in Auckland that has it, so it's quite a magnet and attraction for everyone.
It brought back a lot of memories of bygone days.
And thoroughly enjoyed it, and nice to again see the old Wurlitzer coming up out of the floor or the basement.
Really don't. It's like an addiction, actually. We come up here every Wednesday and play it, and others, they all take their turns too. None of us are brilliant players. We're just amateurs, you know. You just get a great thrill out of playing something so old.
And this is the first opportunity after 20 odd years to see the Wurlitzer again in operation. That's wonderful.
Well, I have always been a musician all my professional life, and I was originally a pianist, and I've always had a fascination for the theatre organ. It's a very creative instrument because it's essentially a one-man band, a giant orchestra under the hands of one musician and of course your legs. And it's, as a creative outlet, it really fulfills what I want to do musically.
We're different to the multiplex down the road because we're a standalone, but we can show silent movies. We've got a Wurlitzer. This is the only cinema in New Zealand with the Wurlitzer still remaining in an operable condition, and we play alternative type movies as well as the popular movies when we can get our hands on them. The Wurlitzer organ was designed for cinemas to be to replace the orchestras of the old days for silent movies.